So YouTuber StephisCold, which if you watch this channel, I'm pretty sure you know who he is. So he recently dropped a video, right? And in that video, he was talking about how you gotta love the game. Basically, the whole video was about how shit happens in your life. Sometimes things happen in your life. Bad things happen to good people. And those things that you go through as a man, or those things you go through in life, will help you better prepare for the other side of what life could possibly offer you, like the glory and the love and the acceptance that life could possibly offer you once you put in the work. It really spoke a lot of volume, especially in my life. In my past couple of years, I've been seeing a lot of shifts in my life. I've been seeing a lot of ups and downs, and those ups and downs have brought me to the point where I'm at right now. And this ain't it. This ain't the final destination. I still have a long journey ahead of me. I still have so many different challenges ahead of me, which I'm still actively preparing for. The things that I had to went through in my life were supposed to happen. At that moment, I was looking at it like, man, why did this happen? Like, why did I have to go through this? Why did the girl reject me? Why did I not get accepted to my dream school? Or why did the job reject me? Which at that point in time, I was hurt by, and I had to feel the pain to actually fully understand, overstand, and understand the situation at hand, so I can better, develop myself to be the person I am right now. So everyone goes through pain. Everyone goes through obstacles in their life that forces them to either, see the problem ahead, like see the problem why this happened, or forces them to repeat that same cycle and go through that same, that trial and tribulation over again. Go through that same obstacle over and over again until you hurdle over it. And these problems that we face in our life, they teach us certain lessons. These lessons that we go through will help us in our overall quality of living, and actually prepare us for what life has to come ahead of us, because these lessons are just a sample, like just bite-sized pieces of the bigger things that we have to go through ahead of time. Like, for example, like you getting dubbed by a girl, right? This girl, you like her, you've been talking to her for a while, and then she just like tells you, I don't really see you like that. I don't really like you like that. I thought we were just friends. She basically just BS'd with you, right? That teaches you different skills that will carry on into your next relationship. Obviously, you shouldn't carry on, trauma and hurt feelings into the next relationship, because you're gonna project those feelings into your partner that you're gonna try to get with. But I'm saying the skills, the understanding of why things happened the way it did, will then carry on into different aspects of your life, and you'll have a more better understanding. That wisdom you will develop through the trials and tribulation, through the ups and downs, through the low points of your life, through the times that you got rejected, the times that you got hurt. You'll then learn how to translate that into a more enjoyable way of living, because you now develop the skill to get across that same situation you were put before. It's like the main character of a fucking TV show. They start the story off as this person, right? And they have to go through this obstacle, whether it be like a bad guy, or like a certain situation, or a plot that forces the character to go through a character development arc. And at the end of the climax, right, you see the overall development of that main character. You see their growth, you see their the work that they put in to be better. And that obstacle that was ahead of them was supposed to be ahead of them at that time, because that forced them to grow and change. Like, my nigga, if Sasuke didn't leave the Leaf Village, or the Katsuki weren't on Naruto's ass, or the people in the Leaf Village didn't hate Naruto, you think Naruto would be as strong as he is right now, bro? Naruto would have had no incentive to become stronger, because everything in his life is already handed to him. His life is already it's already good enough for him to not need to improve in himself. And I made a video similar to this like a while ago, titled like "Everything Happens for a Reason." But in that video, I was saying that nothing in life is inherently good or bad. Life is just the way life is. You have to charge it to the game. Understand that shit happens in life because things happen in life. It's just you can't have a negative or positive attachment to the things that happen to you in your life, because everything has to happen for a reason. And this right here is kind of an extension of that video, you feel me? Like, it goes more in depth of why you should actually take like a more positive outlook on certain situations in your life, because this positive outlook is what will help you to grow and become a better version of yourself. And you gotta understand that life is just a perspective. Like, life is like glasses, my nigga. Like, you have to like wear the glasses, like the prescription of those glasses that is for your eyes. Those prescription will either help you see life in a clear view or will further blur your vision. So you just have to look through a different perspective of life and have a more positive outlook on life, so you can live a more positive life, instead of, you know, like I said in my last video, inherently feel like life is against you, but really life is just very neutral. It's just your perspective and your perception on how you view life. Because you gotta accept the good, bad, and ugly that life comes with, bro. Like, my nigga, life is like punches, dog. Like, you gotta learn how to like duck and weave them motherfuckers, bro. Like, you're gonna get glassed a couple times, yeah, you're gonna get hit in the face a couple times, but like, you can't let that stop you, bro. You cannot let that shit stop you. Like, you're just gonna have to learn why you got hit at that certain moment, and then learn later on next time to not get hit. Like, identify those patterns, you feel me? And you utilizing everything in a beneficial way will actually make you see life in a more positive outlook. It creates opportunity where there's risk. It creates openings where other people see as a closing. And you will then learn how to manipulate, utilize, and just maneuver through life in a more, you know, efficient way, because you have a more positive outlook on that shit. And even when I tell the story of my first semester of college, right? And if you're not new to my channel, I've told the story a couple times already, but like, hey, it was just a pivotal moment in my life, you know. It was just a time, you feel me? So like, first semester of college, my nigga, I was getting the punches. I was receiving the punches like shit, dog. Like, nigga, I was getting stolen on, bro, left and right by every angle of life, bro. Like, everything was just going bad, you feel me? Even though at the moment I did take it personally and say like, why is this shit happening to me? Like, why am I getting curved by every girl? Why are my grades falling apart? And my bank account was looking thinner than a cinnamon guy from Apple Jacks, bro. Like, it was a time, you feel me? But like, I learned how to transcend those L's and learn how to utilize it and turn them into W's. Even from me getting rejected from the girls at my school, right? I was learning, you know, how to talk to girls better. You know, I was increasing my riz. I was just being better at conversation. It's just all that. I was utilizing those L's and identifying what went wrong, and started later on catching W's, you feel me? And once you're taking those L's right now, bro, like later down in life, bro, those W's are just gonna feel that much sweeter, because, bro, like, you remember vividly when you were just down bad. You were catching stray L's, bro, just straight up L's. And now you're out here, your life turned around, you're out here doing better for yourself. And every L has a reason on why those L's appeared in the first place. But you gotta learn how to identify those L's and work on those L's so you can start catching them W's, you feel me? StephisCold said in one of his videos that like he treats life like a video game. Like, you just gotta treat life like a video game, you feel me? You gotta treat this shit like GTA damn near. Like, bro, you're gonna have to end up catching some, you know, L's. You're gonna end up dying a couple times, but like, once you start leveling up your character, you know, life is just gonna start moving the way that you want it to, because, nigga, you learn how to utilize yourself and put yourself in the most optimal position so you can start catching some W's, you feel me? So yeah, that's basically the whole video, you feel me? Yeah, appreciate y'all for watching this, and I'm gone.